unfortunately, I did not go to the London 2012 Games as a volunteer. I did in fact go to watch. So I'm coming from a different perspective, many perspectives of what you're going to be experiencing now. So today I'll be speaking about how the 70,000 volunteers impacted the Olympics, why they volunteered, and the legacy of volunteering. Without the 2 million adults that volunteer in England, who contribute at least 1 hour a week to volunteering in sport community, the whole of community sport would grind to a halt. In 1948, London was the first Games ever to use volunteers, and as we know, they took centre stage again this summer, this time not only helping to make the Games happen, but shaping a new culture of volunteering across the UK. The Games has long depended on the dedication of volunteers. At London 2012, not only did we celebrate this Olympic spirit, but we used it to get more people volunteering in the future. And by giving their time to the Games makers developed in lots of different ways. They gained experience in a variety of different roles. They got to network with key organisations, improved a lot of life skills, and made themselves more employable. And speaking on the 13th of August, Mayor Boris Johnson said, "More than 3,000 people have come forward to get involved with sport since the beginning of the London 2012 Games. And many of these young people are the lifeblood of their communities, determined, passionate, and destined to make a difference. Some need a little more encouragement to get volunteering, but for the young Games makers, a large number of whom were first-time volunteers, that encouragement came from the opportunity to be part of the greatest show on earth. For others, it was personal rewards that they can expect. Perhaps it is some great experience for their CV, or the chance to build their confidence or receive training. Or perhaps it's the chance to make new friends or even network with people who could help their careers in the future. Since the Games, there has been a lot of opportunity for budding volunteers to make a contribution to sport. In the UK, we have lots of different volunteering opportunities, one of which the universities is quite part of is something called Sport Makers, which is an organisation that runs a group of 40,000 sport makers who quite simply make sport happen. They bring inspiration, the support and the organisation and skill to others. They are the provider of sport." This is just a clip. It was played earlier, but it's just a big thank you to all the Games makers. Okay, I've looked at a case study of those that volunteered at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Firstly, we have Gillian. Gillian is 49 and works for the Chest, Heart and Stroke Association in Scotland, who works to improve the lives of people affected by the disease. She says, "As a young person, I was involved in sport as a swimmer and a gymnast. A lot of sport depends on people giving up time for groups to be successful. Volunteers are crucial in sport in the UK. At the Chest, Heart and Stroke Association, they recruit over 1,100 volunteers, which equates to £1 million worth of wages per year. Gillian works 2 part-time jobs, both of which depend on volunteers to help. She volunteered because it was once-in-a-lifetime opportunity." This is my friend Anna Carpenter. Anna is a student at the University of Bristol, and she was involved in ticketing at the London Games. She's volunteered before as part of her sailing club, and she applied because she's a high-performance athlete and is hoping one day to compete at the Games, so thought she'd do her bit now, so that in the future people will do their bit for her. And these young people are university students who work hard and know where they're going, but need something to do to set themselves apart. They take part in community leadership programs which challenge their management skills and require initiative. Volunteering gives them the chance to achieve true potential. It can provide practical skills, social skills, and the chance to reveal their talents. But for some, these young people are also the furthest from the job market, who have no experience, no confidence, and no direction. For them, volunteering can provide a structure, a reason to get up in the morning, and something to feel proud of. Just a quick quote from Volunteering England. "Volunteering is about doing good things for good causes, and good things for good volunteers." And I think that's really important that we say that volunteering isn't just about giving up your time for something else. You are gaining lots of skills back from it. Volunteers are the lifeblood of any Olympics, but in London they've also been its heart, contributing £8 million hours of voluntary work behind the scenes. Without them, the games would not have been possible. And it's important to realise the importance of volunteers in sport. Many teams would not run if it wasn't for volunteers that coach and manage them. Therefore, participation in sport would decrease. But London tried to capture the volunteer spirit from the Olympic Games to get more people involved. Just talking about something that we do at Sheffield Hallam University, we have a coach education scheme called Student Sport Activators, which I am one of them. We are a team of 50 students that cover 30 sport sessions for students, and in return for the hours that we volunteer, we gain hours that pay for sporting qualifications. This is a fantastic scheme that allows you to build your CV ready for applying for jobs. What is my advice? The Sochi Winter Olympics is a fantastic opportunity to volunteer and to get involved. It gives you the chance to give something back to sport that's impacted your lives so far. You get to feel valued and part of a team. You get to gain new skills, knowledge and experience, and develop existing skills and knowledge. Also enhancing your CV. I know in Britain we have quite a bit of a problem with jobs at the moment. It sets your CV apart from anybody else, and also the chance to meet new people and make new friends. But most importantly, you'll be a valued part of the greatest show on earth. Thank you for listening.